my clothes aren't fitting. Nothing fits anymore. I got my first OZEMPIC allegation. This is going against everything I've ever believed about weight loss. That little 11 line, I know y'all see that. I am sick and tired of being on a weight loss journey. I don't know, I'm such an impulse shopper and I need to stop that. It just shattered. Oh my goodness, my scale, my Shayla. If it ain't your will, I don't want it. If it ain't your will, if it ain't your will, if it ain't your will, I don't want it. It makes sense of what I've been through. I know your promises always come through. Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. Welcome to weeks 18 and 19, I believe, of my journey to losing 20 pounds. I cannot believe we are almost in month 5. Yeah, I think that's so crazy. So today I thought we would go grocery shopping together. Basically, I had this idea to film for like short form, like Instagram reels and stuff, what things I have been avoiding that have helped keep me on a calorie deficit. And I was like, it would also be cool if I showed you guys in the vlog a couple of things that I have greatly been avoiding that has helped to keep me in a caloric deficit, keep me on track. If you remember my last weigh-in, I was 132.6, so at this point that is the lowest I've been in this journey, and my goal is to lose 2 pounds more by the end of this vlog. So in the next 2 weeks, I think that's super doable. I am going home for Mother's Day weekend, so we'll see how that works, but hopefully we can get close to there, if not at our goal. But yeah, let's go shopping. I'm currently at Publix. It's been one of my favorite places to shop lately, Costco and Publix. Honestly, ever since I discovered Costco and Publix, Kroger has just not been hitting the same. I don't really go to Walmart, and I definitely don't go to Target anymore. So yeah, let's go shopping. Okay, y'all, I totally forgot my tripod, so this might make this a little bit harder than I thought, but it's 11 a.m. on a Tuesday. There's usually not that many people in here. I'd be insecure about people looking at me, but it's okay. So the first thing 1000% is sauces. If y'all notice a lot in this series, I've made majority of my sauces because I like a lot of sauce. Like, I'll dip my burgers in sauce. Like, if I get a Chick-fil-A sandwich, I'm dipping it in the sauce. Chicken nuggets, I'm dipping it in the sauce. So, and sauces are just like way too high in calories. Let me show you. Chick-fil-A sauce, 160 calories per 2 tablespoons. That's crazy. All of these, super high in calories, and honestly, they were just messing me up. So if I do get any sauce, let me show you the brand that I get. Y'all seen it a bunch of times in videos before. This has really been my go-to. Like, for example, the sweet and spicy, which is one of my favorites, 10 calories for 2 tablespoons. Versus Polynesian sauce, right, from the Chick-fil-A, which is also one of my favorites, 140 calories. But yeah, I have to make majority of my own sauces because if not, I'm gonna be off track because I like a lot of sauce. Also, I do keep light mayo because that helps me to make my sauces. Also, dressings. If I get a dressing, it's gonna be one of these. Except for my Caesar dressing, this is the Caesar dressing I get, the light one, because this actually is pretty good, 60 calories. I don't like making Caesar dressing because it just doesn't taste the same, so I prefer to buy it. But any other dressing, especially this Italian dressing from G Hughes, 60 calories, 2 tablespoons. It's really good. So next, which I feel like is obvious, is snacks. I can't keep snacks. There's nothing wrong with eating snacks on your weight loss journey. It's just that I will eat all of my snacks in one day. Like, I just have no self-control, so I don't really keep a lot. For example, y'all saw me use these in like my fluffy yogurt bowl a couple weeks ago. I ate an entire sleeve in one sitting. So I just decided I can't keep these. Like, it's just too much. Also, like keto corn, this is my weakness. I love sweet and salty. Even though this is inherently healthy, it's only 70 calories per serving. I will eat the whole bag, so I can't buy it. Especially chips, y'all. Like, I love potato chips, but I can't buy them because I will eat the entire thing. Also, why are these eggs so expensive? That's $10 for eggs, y'all. Oh my goodness. And they're not even all the same shade. This one's light skin, y'all. Look at that. They wrong for that. Okay, and then the last thing is drinking my calories. I personally just feel like if I'm going to use my calories, I should eat them, not drink them. I kind of just think it's a waste. Every now and again it's okay, but I'm not about to sit here and use 500 of my calories on a drink. Like, I'm just not doing that. So even though I love juice, all of this is off limits. Because I just don't think it's a great way to spend all your calories. But y'all know I do love a Gatorade Zero. I think that that's a great way for me to get some flavor instead of just drinking water. So I will get a Gatorade Zero. I'm about to grab this strawberry kiwi. Y'all, they don't have my yogurt. They only have 2%. I get 0%, but I don't want the vanilla flavor. I just want it plain. Dang. Please comment and let me know, what is the best day of the week to go grocery shopping where they're like in stock of most stuff, you know? Also, y'all know I love LaCroix because it just adds flavor, but it's still 0 calories. And also these spingers. I got these first from Costco. I really like these. But I don't see the ones in lemon. That's the ones I like. Y'all also know I love these water flavorings. They don't have the flavor that I want. What is going on today? Usually I get the cherry version of this. It's my favorite. But I also really like this Crystal Light strawberry lemonade. You mix these with the LaCroix or like any sparkling water. It's really good. And also y'all know I love every now and again Sprite Zero, Coke Zero. I think they have a root beer Zero tried before. Ginger ale also has one. So yeah, so that's basically it. Not gonna lie, I'm super annoyed. There were so many things on my list that they just did not have. I wanted ginger, they didn't have it. My yogurt, they didn't have it. I went ahead and got the 2%, so hopefully it's not that bad. Y'all really have to tell me what day of the week is the best to go grocery shopping.
Look what you created. Everything surrounding me, you made it. Everything so beautiful, the way it flows together. I think I hear birds singing your praises. Amen. I swear you make me feel like I'm your favorite. Oh, it's the way the birds fly across the sunset sky. I feel like you did it for me. It's the way your love feels. It's the way that I hear all of creation singing with me. It's the way the fruit grows and knows when to let go. And it's time again for a new season. I feel like you did it for me, yeah. Listen to the water, listen how it flows. You really thought of everything. I wonder how much I miss getting caught up in things you never meant me to. All that this world could offer will never satisfy me like just being with your father. Oh, wow. It's the way the birds fly across the sunset sky. I feel like you did it for me. It's the way your love feels. It's the way that I hear all of.
Alright guys, first of all, I literally cut my finger on the Ninja blade as I was setting it up before I even started filming the actual making of the recipe. So that sucks. Those blades are sharp, but at least now I know. It just stung, and I just thought, oh, I just maybe like tapped it too hard, and I looked down, I'm like, oh, I'm bleeding, so yeah. But today I decided to make baked oats. This is what they're looking like right here. It looks really good. So I put it in my new air fryer slash toaster oven slash whatever for 25 minutes. At first it was on 375, but the tops got brown super fast, like within the first 6 or 7 minutes, so I turned it down to 350. So I decided to do a lemon flavor because I bought those lemon bar protein shakes. On their own, they're okay, but I definitely think I want to use them for baking purposes, like when I was making those muffins and stuff. I don't have a good feeling about this. I've seen baked oats a lot, but they just never looked appealing to me. But we're gonna try it. They're not bad. Definitely don't think I'm getting that lemon flavor. It doesn't really taste like lemon. Tastes like oatmeal. I guess that makes sense, but it really does taste like oatmeal, just in a different form. But I like the texture. It's like a cakey texture, which is what I was going for. Some people like theirs to be still kind of liquidy. I was concerned because the batter was super thin, but it doesn't taste bad at all. I just definitely think can't taste any of the lemon, so I'm gonna have to just step that up. And also it could be sweeter, but this isn't bad. Definitely have to play around with it. But hey guys, what's up? It's the next day and I need y'all's help because I am about to go get ramen and I am struggling to figure out what I want to wear. So I have a friend that's new to Atlanta, and so I have been tasked with showing her some of the best spots to eat as a fellow foodie. So we're gonna go get ramen today, but I'm just so frustrated because my clothes aren't fitting. Nothing fits anymore. Well, how about yelling at y'all? Hold on. First of all, this top is super cute. I could not wear this. And I mean, I could not wear this. I couldn't zip it up or anything when I bought it back in July. So I'm glad this finally fits. Like, no back fat, no nothing. You know what I mean? Period. But these freaking jeans. So I bought these jeans in March, like the beginning of March, maybe the end of February, but it's been at least 6 weeks. They don't fit anymore. I just bought them. The thing is, they're cool from the side, but we have like that little crotch area, and then look at this. That's not cute. And I don't want to put a belt on because it's just going to completely throw off the outfit. Like, it's just, I feel like it would look weird. I like how it's a little bit bigger on the side. I like that. But the back is just throwing me off. But, okay. I do have these jeans, though. These are the ones that I just got from Forever 21. In the last vlog, they were having a huge sale. And I got like 3 pairs of jeans for $30 because the store is going away in the mall. I might try these. But the thing is, I like how these jeans are fitting like loose. Like, they're true straight legs. They're not fitted at all. These are curvy straight jeans. So they're going to fit my butt, which I'm not sure I want. But also, I'm wearing these heels, these new like kitten heels. I'm not sure if I want to wear heels, but these jeans in the front had like, they had like this little opening, which is why I can't wear tennis shoes. But if these work, I'm going to wear some tennis shoes. I'm not going to wear heels. All right, let me try on the other pair of jeans real quick. These jeans fit so well, but I just don't think it matches the vibe. I think this top needs to be paired with jeans that are like more looser. These are pretty. They're straight leg, but they're pretty fitted. I think I might go with those other jeans. But wait, I have one more top. So hold on. Okay, you know what? Actually, this is the second top. I think I'm gonna go with this. I'm just trying to think like the environment and the vibe. That outfit might be too much, and also I just don't feel like being over the top. I want something very low-key and casual. I do want to take pictures, and I always feel like when you take pictures you should have like a really like, you know, out there unique outfit, which is why I wanted to wear the corset top. But I can still take cute pics in this. So this is my bag, and I'm just gonna wear tennis shoes. I really did not want to wear heels today. I'm just not in a heels mood, so I'm just gonna wear some white tennis shoes. But yeah, we're gonna go get some ramen. I've been looking forward to this all week. We said we are gonna go, I think, on Sunday, so I've been looking forward to it all week. Everything I ate was around the ramen. I told y'all, I think in the last vlog, I'm trying to have more of a balance, so allowing myself to eat things, but you know, not overeating and gorging myself. But I only ate once today, and I ate like some toast, like some chicken sausage and eggs for breakfast, so like we're fine. But yeah, I'm just gonna wear this, and I'm gonna put a clip right here of me in this top. I want to say like maybe 8 months ago. I think this was July of last year, maybe like the end of the summer. And yeah, it's kind of crazy the difference. I don't know, I just feel like I'm in my weight loss journey now, and I feel like a lot of y'all can relate, where I'm just looking back at my old pictures and I'm like, how did you not realize you were that big? Like, how did you not see yourself then the way that I see myself back then now? Like, I'm like, bro, you were really big. Your face was big. Your arms were big. You weren't like, I don't understand how I didn't see it to change it like sooner. It took me, honestly, it took me so long to finally just get it together. And I'm just like, but you saw how you look. Like, why didn't it click for you then? But you know what? You can't dwell in the past. It's clicked now, and that's all. And you know, I'm happy with that. But yeah, we're gonna go get some ramen. I'm gonna film some b-roll for y'all. I still have to figure out how to be a better vlogger as far as like actually talking to y'all. Y'all seem to be cool with b-roll as long as I play something from my Christian playlist, which I am working on. I will get it out to y'all soon. Y'all have been asking for that since the beginning of the year. But alright guys, let's go have my little cheat meal. Guys, I'm so full. So I didn't eat all my ramen. I'm very proud of myself. I only ate like, I want to say maybe like half of it. I ate all of the meat and the egg, but I ate maybe like half the noodles. But I tore them fries up. I ate like almost that entire thing. I just haven't had fries in so long. But I don't regret it. I mean, one day, I don't even think I went over calories. If I did, I definitely didn't go over maintenance to like actually gain weight. I walked 28,000 steps today. It's literally on my tracker. And the amount of calories I burned walking that much probably equated those fries. I think learning that it's okay to things every now and again that might not be the best for your calorie deficit is okay. And don't get me wrong, I feel full, but I don't feel sick. I haven't gorged myself. I haven't really entertained gluttony gluttony. I don't feel like I can't, you know, I have to lay down, I can't move, which is what I do when I do entertain gluttony. I stuff myself to the point where I just cannot do anything but just lay down and let my food digest. Like, my stomach hurts and everything. I didn't do that at all. No regrets.
Yo, look, the abs are starting to come in a little bit. That little 11 line, I know y'all see that.
No, because for real though, I posted maybe like February a video of me doing the castor oil patch, but I actually need to rebuy because I've been out for like a couple weeks. And in the video, in the voiceover, I said I'm so close to getting abs, and somebody was like, abs where? So, you know, 2 months later, abs here. That's crazy. That's insane. So I'm actually about to do a grocery haul for you guys because I went to Costco and Publix and I actually got some new stuff that we're going to be trying over the next couple weeks. And I'm so happy because yesterday I was on my YouTube channel. I was on my YouTube channel and I was reading my comments. By the way, I read and respond to a ton of my comments. So comment, let's talk, let's interact. But anyways, I got my first OZEMPIC allegation. I'm going to put it on the screen. This makes me so happy. Like, y'all don't understand the joy. That's how you know you've really lost weight, when people are accusing you of either getting surgery or Ozempic. Like, I'm such a skinny queen. Like, let's be for real. Anyways, grocery haul. Okay. So I did get quite a few things, but I don't know. I'm such an impulse shopper, and I need to stop that because I just can't stick to my list, especially when I'm hungry. But anyways, I got some more sweet potatoes because I'm out, and y'all know I love sweet potatoes. I've just accepted I prefer them over regular potatoes unless the regular potatoes are fried. So sweet potato or fries, okay. Hash browns or sweet potatoes, hash browns obviously. But when it comes to just like roasting them or baking them, I prefer sweet potato. Got some corn. I got some more strawberries, green onion, some more ginger because I'm out of ginger ale. I might show y'all how to make that. And I got some spring mix. I'm planning on making a bowl, which is why I got a bunch of these veggies. Y'all seen it before in videos, so I don't think I'm gonna film it for y'all, but I will show y'all the final product. Then I got some more Fairlife, a weekly staple. But for some reason, the past 2 weeks, I have not been able to find my Fahe Phage. I still don't know how to pronounce it, the 0% yogurt. I have not been able to find it. I went to Kroger last week and I went to Publix today and they didn't have any. I don't know what's going on. So thankfully I bought a ton before, so I still have one more container left. So I got some more of these spicy chicken strips because I ate them all. They're really good. And I got these pot stickers. I like pot stickers. I think this with some roasted veggies and like a low calorie dipping sauce. Great dinner. I got some more bone broth. Then I bought these Kodiak protein bars. I got some soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, some Frank's Red Hot because we're gonna be making some buffalo chicken dip. I've made that like I think 3 or 4 times before, but I've never shown y'all that, so I'm gonna show y'all that. Got some red wine vinegar for the dressing for our bowl, and I got some cooking wine, some more cooking wine. I do cook with this a lot, especially when I make steak. I got some chickpeas for our bowl. We're gonna do dressing, but I'm also gonna do a little bit of hummus in the bowl too, so I'm gonna make that. Even though I feel like store-bought hummus is just like such the easier route to go, I feel like you can get half the calories per serving with homemade hummus, and I like a lot of hummus. So got some more honey. Always get local honey. These chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. That's for the dressing. It's gonna be spicy. And then I actually have never seen this before. I got the sweet and sour dipping sauce from GQ's. Y'all know I love GQ's. I think they're a super great low-calorie sauce alternative. I've never seen their sweet and sour dipping sauce, and it's only 10 calories per serving. I think that's so good. Then I got a rotisserie chicken. I actually literally left Publix and forgot about this. I was putting my groceries in my car and I was like, dang, I forgot the rotisserie chicken. So I went back and got the rotisserie chicken. I got some more keto bread. I love this bread. I can't tell the difference between this and regular bread. Only 35 calories a slice. Please go get it. Also, they have a hamburger buns version, which y'all see me make the McChickens like way early in this series. Got some more rice. Got some more sugar-free cheesecake jello. Y'all know I love my fluffy yogurt bowls. I bought some more Costco kombucha. I did ask for some kombucha recommendations in a what I eat in a day video. I posted like maybe 2 weeks ago, and y'all ate. I gotta start asking y'all more stuff in the comments. So I tried a bunch of flavors, and this was my favorite flavor from Synergy, and I didn't know they had a jumbo bottle like this. Also, my second favorite flavor was the lemon berry, so I got another one of these. Then I saw these at Costco. These are the Premier Protein pancakes. 3 pancakes is 210 calories, which I think is pretty good. So I thought I would try them because The Kodiak pancake mix, I don't really use that for pancakes. I use that to make muffins, to bake, to do stuff like that. So I feel like this will be something quick and easy to warm up. And then I got some steamed dumplings. But I got a ton of ice cream. So first I got some Cool Whip. I saw this at the store. I really want to try it. Halo Top has this new mix-in line where there's mix-ins in every bite. And that used to be my beef with Halo Top. Especially when I would get like the fudge brownie where it had like brownie pieces. There was only like 3 brownie pieces in it. I guess that's what makes it lower calorie. But this one's sweet cream cold brew. I finally was able to find the Yasso bars in different flavors. So at Costco, they only had the cookies and cream, which I bought and I like it. But I have like 4 different flavors. So I have the crunch. Thankfully, this has no nuts in it. It's just like quinoa on it. I got coffee chocolate chip, sounds good. I got sea salt caramel, probably gonna be my favorite. I love salty and sweet. And then I got some just regular ice cream sandwiches. So yeah, that's my whole grocery haul. Okay, I think I walked way too much because I was about to walk on my walking pad today, and let me just show you. This is what happens when I turn it on. Listen to this. And I mean, I told y'all before my walking pad was on the struggle bus, but it never made that noise. And after like 10 minutes of walking, the belt kind of smoothed out, and so it was fine. Yesterday, I walked a lot. I walked like for 3 hours straight, and I smelled a little bit of burning on the treadmill, so I kind of turned it off after 3 hours, but I thought it was just gonna be fine and needed to rest, you know, take a nap. Literally, I get on it, it's not moving at all. So I have a plan though, because I have to walk today. So my plan is I'm gonna try to order a walking pad and get it delivered at the very least by tomorrow. And I'm gonna go downstairs to the gym in my apartment and I'm going to walk. Now I'm probably gonna look stupid, but I have this little wooden plank. This is from my dresser. I'm gonna get a new dresser. Like the front of the drawer keeps falling off, so I'm just gonna get a new one. It's broken. But I think I'm gonna put this on the treadmill because I don't have a stand for the treadmill. And I'm gonna walk like this while I work. So we're gonna attempt to do that and see if that makes a difference. Oh my goodness. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just so disappointed. Wow. So I'm gonna try to get one. If I can't get one today, I'll try to get one delivered by tomorrow. That way I at least have the walking pad to be able to walk on Friday. But dang, that sucks. So it turns out I don't even need the plank because it fits like this. But it sits kind of low, so I'm like this. But I mean, it'll do for now. I just ordered a new one a minute ago. They'll be here Tuesday, so all that means though is just tomorrow and Friday I will have to come in here and walk. But I'm gonna be out of town this weekend, so I guess it was the perfect timing. And the new walking pad will get here on Tuesday, which works out perfectly. It just sucks because I wanted to get a new walking pad when I reached my goal weight as a reward to myself, but we had to get it a little bit early. I guess that proves that I really have been walking, but I bought one that's smaller and more compact, so I think it will work a little bit better though. Okay guys, let's chat about my weight loss because I feel like something's wrong. As you guys know, I've been doing for about the past 2 months, so 8 weeks. I have been walking 20,000 steps. Y'all literally saw my walking pad break. Like I've not been playing any game. And I've been eating 13 to 1,400 calories. And while I have had a few slip ups, I have maybe missed 2 days in total where I did not walk these steps, and I might have messed up maybe a total of 6 to 8 days during the entire 8 weeks I've been doing what I was supposed to be doing, right? I of course, you know, told ChatGPT my workout plan and everything, and based on what ChatGPT said, I should have been almost at my goal weight by now, because according to their calculations, I should have been losing like 2 pounds a week, and I've only lost about 7 pounds. And while I don't think 7 pounds in 8 weeks is like a terrible thing, I personally feel like based on everything I'm doing, I should have at least lost like 10 or so pounds in the past 8 weeks. And what really made me start thinking about this for real is I follow this creator, and I know you're not supposed to compare people's journeys, but I don't think this was a bad thing. It's funny because she's actually a really big hair content creator, but she started a fitness journey a few years ago, and I've been following her since then. And she recently did a fat loss phase, and so for 8 weeks she was in a calorie deficit, and she was only walking 8,000 steps, but she was strength training, you know, 4 to 5 days a week. And I know for sure she was eating at least like 1,600 to 1,700 calories, and she lost 10 pounds. pounds. But she's like my size. Like she's in like the 130. So she's not a bigger girl. So for me, I'm just confused why she was able to lose that much weight, but I've been struggling to lose like half of that in that time. And so after doing a lot of research, yes, on ChatGPT, but also, you know, looking at people's experiences on TikTok and also doing my own research, I think that the problem might be that, and y'all gonna be like, I told you so, but that I am not eating enough. I did research, and while I kind of knew that if you don't eat enough, your body kind of stores onto fat because it feels like you're in starvation mode, I didn't really understand the full depth of it, so I did educate myself, and I do think that's what I'm experiencing. I think my metabolism is adapting to a lower amount of food, and it is kind of resisting shedding off the fat because I'm in such a big calorie deficit, because I'm working out so much, especially with the walking. And so I feel like that is making me struggle to lose weight, especially as I've gotten smaller and I'm like at the home stretch. The smaller you get, the harder it is for the fat to come off. I think what I want to try the next 6 weeks is I want to try increasing my calories to 1600. So when I say I've been 13 to 1500 calories, I most of the time have been in like the lower 1300 range. I rarely have gone up to 1500 calories. And I specifically remember talking about in an earlier vlog how I would be on the lower range of 13 to 1500 calories during the week. That way I could be at the higher range on the weekend. Once I started seeing progress losing weight, I stopped doing that. And so I haven't done that in a while. So I typically am sticking between 13 to 1400 calories. I'm gonna increase my calories to 1600 and I'm gonna focus on getting 115 grams of protein. I want to see if that makes an impact on how much weight I'm losing. It will help to boost my metabolism, so I'll actually start shedding the weight at the rate that I should based on my calorie deficit. It's gonna be more sustainable for me, so I'm gonna stick to the 20,000 steps and I'm gonna stick to working out 4 days a week. I actually decided to start taking at my gym where I take my classes, start taking a little bit more intense Pilates classes. I was taking like the more chill beginner versions, but this quarter they introduced some new classes that are way more intense, so I'm gonna be taking those 4 days a week. So most of my classes are gonna be 60 minutes instead of 45 minutes, and I'm telling you, I come out drenched in sweat. And then we're gonna do 1600 calories. And so tomorrow I'm gonna film of what I eat in a day, because we're gonna just test and see what this is gonna look like for me. I've just been so scared to increase my calories because I've always been taught, you know, the more you eat, the less weight you lose. It's kind of hard for me to make this step because in my mind I'm thinking I'm just setting myself up to stop my progress and potentially gain weight. I'm gonna try to do it for the rest of the month, like actually give myself a couple of weeks of doing it to see how it works. And then, you know, at the end of the month, if I feel like it's working, we'll keep going. And if it's not, we won't. But again, I'm very nervous because this is going against everything I've ever believed about weight loss. Actually eating more to try to lose weight is kind of crazy. I think it might be the change that I need. So I'm gonna actively try to hit 1600 calories. So tomorrow, let's give it a shot. Good morning, you guys. I just woke up. It's currently 9 a.m. Usually wake up around like 7:15, 7:30, but today's my rest day. I did not have to work out this morning, so I decided to sleep in a little bit because I've been extremely tired. Today's day one of trying to eat 1600 calories, which goes against everything I know about losing weight because I'm eating more. We're gonna give it a shot and just see what happens. So I'm about to make my coffee, which I make every morning. Oh, sleepy. We're gonna make the base for our espresso to go into. So we're gonna be using my sugar-free coffee syrup, so which is like my hack for having a lower calorie coffee in the morning. So I'm gonna start with some vanilla bean paste, just a little bit. I'm gonna have to get some more of this when I go to the store. Then I'm just gonna add like a pinch of salt, just like a little pinch. Then I'm gonna go in. This might sound crazy, but I promise you it's not. 20 pumps of vanilla bean. I don't know if what I said cut off because my camera battery just died, but I put 20 pumps of vanilla bean. Then I'm gonna go in with 10 pumps of this caramel. It's salted caramel. It's not brown like the other one, which is annoying to me. Then we're gonna go in with 6 pumps of cookie butter. I know it says toffee. They do not have cookie butter label. And then finally, I'm gonna go in with 4 pumps of hazelnut. Honestly, I'm just doing the 4 pumps just to get rid of it because I don't really like hazelnut coffee syrup, which is weird. I'm going to use this golden caramel Nespresso pod, and I'm going to have the espresso go directly into this because you want to mix all your flavorings and stuff with the hot espresso because it just makes the flavors, you know, stand out better and it makes it taste better. That's what I learned off of
some barista that I follow on TikTok. So that's what we're gonna do. Excuse me, I'm tired. And then we're gonna add our cup of Fairlife milk. I love this milk steamer. So you just put the milk in and you place it directly onto this. It took me forever to find the steamer because it has 3 different temperature modes, and then it has the different steam levels you can pick. So I'm just gonna pour it in here. I forgot to mix that vanilla once the espresso was in there, so I'm gonna do that now. I forgot. And this is my coffee. I know that seemed like a lot of syrup, but it's really not that sweet. And this coffee is 80 calories and 13 grams of protein because the Fairlife milk is 13 grams. Y'all, look at what I just did. Like, what is going on this week? Look at that. It just shattered. Oh my goodness, my scale, my Shayla. Why is all my weight loss stuff breaking? Like, is this a sign from God for me to just, I don't know, chill out on weight loss? Like, this is so crazy to me. I wasn't even trying to weigh myself. I just had left it out and I kept tripping over it like for the past week or so. So I just wanted to move it out of the way, and I set it down for a second, and I set it down like on the corner and it shattered. I've had that scale for like 3 years, since 2022. So yeah, that sucks. So now we also have to get a new scale. Love that. But that's just so weird. Why is everything breaking this week? Okay, well that sucked. So I guess I'll order a new scale today. And that means unfortunately I won't be able to do my weigh-in on Saturday like I do always to conclude these vlogs. So we'll just do the weigh-in sometime next week. One thing I am nervous about though is hopefully the scale that just broke was accurate, because I would hate to get a new scale and I'm actually heavier than I think I am. That would suck a lot. So let's go ahead and eat breakfast. I just finished my walk. I am annoyed though because I only walked for an hour. I only got 10K steps just because the Wi-Fi down there in that workout room is awful, so I really couldn't get a lot of work done, and I have a ton to do today, so I couldn't afford to just walk for an extra hour and do nothing. Okay, for breakfast we have 3 Premier Protein pancakes and 2 spicy chicken tenders from the Life Bear brand. So this comes out to 32 grams of protein. And then I have my sugar-free syrup here. All of this is 25 calories. I probably want to use all of it, but also comment if you're like this. I can't stand cold syrup. I have to always warm mine up. That's why I hate about going to breakfast places, because their syrup is always cold. I can't do that. I don't know how y'all just take the syrup straight out the cabinet and pour it on there. It needs to be warm. This all calculates to 405 calories if I have all the syrup, like 395 if I don't. Yeah. Time for my second meal. It is currently 4. So I ate my first meal around like 12:15. We have some, it's gonna tip over, but I'm gonna try to show it. You know what, I'm just gonna show it like this. I couldn't show it to y'all without it tipping over, but we have some dumplings here. These are the dumplings that I bought from Costco, and I added them to some really well seasoned bone broth, kind of just to make them like soup dumplings. That way it's more filling. And I also get some extra protein from the bone broth without adding a ton of calories. I have some dipping sauce, which is just one of the sauce packets, which is 25 calories that come in here. And I added some Chinese black vinegar, some soy sauce, and some stevia sugar. And so in total, look at my calorie counter. This comes out to about 315 calories with 21 grams of protein, which I think is pretty good. My dinner's gonna be kind of crazy. I had it last night. It was so good. So we're gonna make it again tonight. But it's a little wild. So that's why I've been eating a little bit light for the first 2 meals, because it is a little bit higher in calories. But you just have to navigate. And then I'm gonna have one of these Drizzlicious rice cakes. I've been obsessed with these. I'm gonna stop buying them after I run out, because I just see myself overeating on these because they're so good. 1 bag is 90 calories and there's only 1 gram of protein. So I'm craving chocolate. I want something sweet. So these are really good. Alright guys, time for dinner. But this is what we're having. Kind of crazy. So this is a lean cuisine pepperoni pizza, and I've added 3 ounces of steak to the pizza. I have steak in my fridge. I'm going out of town this weekend, as y'all know, and I don't want it to go bad, so I'm trying to use it. So I put a Caesar salad on top because I saw on TikTok somebody make a Caesar salad pizza, and that sounded really good, and I haven't had that many greens today, so I thought it would be a good idea. And all of this, hold on, let me get my phone. So all of this is 586 calories with 41 grams of protein, I believe. That's correct. And then for dessert, I'm gonna have one of these Yasso Crunch Bars. This is actually really good. I really like this. I'm gonna have to get a couple more boxes of this because this is really good, and it's only 140 calories. perfect. So in total, after I eat my dinner, sorry for my laundry, it'll be 1,605 calories in total with 113 grams of protein. And I think that the reason it wasn't higher with protein was because I was eating a lot of packaged stuff, again, because I don't want to cook right now. But once I start cooking, I think the protein will go up naturally. But yeah, honestly, this wasn't even that bad. My body feels fine. I'm probably going to feel a little bit stuffed when I eat this, but I think I can do this. I think this is reasonable, and I don't think it's going to be crazy. And we're just going to try it for a couple of weeks, and hopefully my progress, you know, starts to actually pick up again. So, yeah. Hey guys, you're probably like, girl, I thought we were doing a weigh-in today. Well, I was literally about to press checkout or complete order or whatever on Amazon to buy the new scale a few days ago, but I hesitated. I think it might be best for me to hold off on doing that for a couple weeks. So here's the thing. I am very like, hi guys, what's up? Let's go, super positive on camera for the series, because I want y'all to understand that weight loss is a very positive, encouraging, uplifting thing. I feel 10 times better now than I did at the beginning of the year when I started the series. But even though I share some of the struggles I experienced, I don't share all of them, which is normal, you know. I just honestly, y'all, have been so frustrated, especially like the past 3 or 4 weeks, because I just want to be done with losing weight. I am sick and tired of being on a weight loss journey, and just knowing that I have longer to go, it just makes it hard for me to want to continue sometimes. And I think part of me being frustrated is kind of wanting to rush the process, which is why I resisted for so long increasing my calories, and also why lately, like I said, the past couple weeks, it's been kind of rough. I have been weighing myself a little bit obsessively, so I think putting the scale to the side for a couple weeks might help release some of that pressure off of me, especially because I know with these vlogs, every 2 weeks I have to weigh myself, and it's just like, if I'm good for like the first 10 days, I might mess up the day before the weigh-in. I feel a lot of pressure, so it's just, I think, just to chill out on that. So I think I'm gonna hold off on buying another scale for the next couple weeks. I would say probably through the next vlog, I probably won't weigh in, and then I will weigh in the vlog after that. So about 4 weeks, and I think that will really help me mentally. But of course, we're still gonna be vlogging the entire thing. I just got my new walking pad today, so that will be the beginning of the next vlog, is me setting that up. So we're not gonna do a weigh-in this week. So we're just gonna stick with my weigh-in of 132.6 pounds, I think, from the last video, and we'll just keep that in mind. And hopefully when I weigh in, you know, 4 weeks from now, I will be in the 120s. That's the goal. So we'll see how it works. But we're gonna, you know, document how increasing the calories and just sticking to the workout plan and the walking and all that works. So yeah, that is it for this video, guys. I know this was pretty strange, but I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna try to include more lifestyle stuff into these vlogs, not just weight loss, because y'all really enjoy seeing me go to the movies and go out to eat and do things like that. I'm going hiking on Saturday, so I'm gonna try to film that for y'all as well for the next vlog. So I hope you guys enjoy me incorporating different things into these episodes, because I want them not just to be weight loss, but just vlogs. Like, this is my life, you know. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button, put your notifications on so you don't miss any uploads. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram for daily content, and check out my hair care line if you're interested in getting some products to help promote. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!